What's up, guys? It's us, the unofficial, official Pokemon art judges. And we're back at it again. We're rating every Temporal Forces Secret Rare card in terms of art. All the cards will be ranked and judged using our classic tier list. Everything from succulent to disgusting. No cards are safe. So without further ado, here's our list. Right off the bat, we got Shiftry, and this card looks so anime. It gives me that ninja vibe, and I love it for this guy. A dark ninja tree? Perfect. Perfect. This card is going to be right up there in succulent. This is one of my chases. This is definitely one that I'm going to be seeking out hard. Up next, we got Grotle. This card is so slice of life. I love how they left the other Meryl in the dust, just leaving him behind.
Oh no! Wow, left his ass behind. That's bogus. He's gonna get eaten by that Starly.
Like, seriously, guys, look at these tiny feet.
Yeah, he's not catching up anytime soon.
This is like when you give your friend a ride, and right when they're about to open the door, you drive forward a little bit. And you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and at a certain point, it's kind of like, okay, come on, guys. It's not funny anymore. Like, let me in.
I see some slight panic in Meryl's face. Oh my gosh.
No, look at this face.
Yo, what a little prankster.
That's a devious face.
This is a fine card. I really like the comic relief there. It's fine though, I think, overall.
Alright, now for the next one, it's going to be Deerling, but we can't do Deerling without the Sawsbuck. This is a pair, and I've loved what they've been doing with the double art cards. I think this has got to be the best double art card that they've done so far.
This is what I would expect from Deerling and Sawsbuck. I mean, Deerling is just an adorable Pokemon. I was really excited to know that they were going to have a full art for her. And this surpassed my expectation.
They could have just stopped at Deerling and had it just be this. Beautiful, you know. Already a basically 10 out of 10 card. On top of that, they gave us a matching set. Such a 10 out of 10. It's a 20 out of 10 because it's two of them. Both of these guys are going in succulent.
This gives me like a lo-fi background vibe.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is like the background to those lo-fi Pokemon music videos.
Yeah, like Pokemon jazz lo-fi. I like it. It's pretty chill.
Whoever owns these Littens is like actually obsessed with Littens. So these guys better be careful. Otherwise the owner's gonna stuff and put them on the bookshelf one of these days. Look at this guy right here. You sure that wasn't a Litten before? Was this a Litten?
Is that the real Litten or is that a toy? I think that's a little stuffed animal. Like a plush.
I think it used to be a real
Taxidermy?
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's why this one's hiding. They gotta be careful. Otherwise the owner's gonna turn one of them into a lampshade.
I think for all the cat lovers, I think this is a nice one. Not my thing, but I think it's got a nice vibe to it. Put it in fine. Ooh, I really like this. It makes me feel like this is really what Snom would look like in the real world. Like, it's a photo. This is like a National Geographic photo of Snom. I love it.
Honestly, this is such a good looking card. I want to eat that Snom though. I want to put it in a glass, pour some Coke in it, maybe a squirt of lime, and slurp it up.
Oh my god, whoa.
Succulent.
Charjabug. Very fitting for Charjabug. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. Like, it's just like,
yeah, it
cool.
It looks cool. But I can't say I'm chasing after it.
It's not very exciting. Like, the exciting adventures of Charjabug. And he goes camping. And that's fine, but like, the card is not that exciting. It's chill. You put it in fine.
Damn, they did not have to go this hard for Bronzong. So knocking it out of the park again. There's not much to say about this card. If this card isn't in your S rank, you're crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest though. Like, because I like so much, like their illustrations, it's kind of like, I wish they wouldn't have like kind of wasted it on Bronzong, like,
ooh,
or Brozong. What's his name? Yeah, I kind of wish they didn't like waste it on Brozong. It's really good. No, I absolutely like it, but could have picked a better Pokemon.
This card has such summer vibes. The way that the water is being like depicted on this is like off the charts, honestly. For those who don't know, water is honestly one of the hardest things to learn how to like draw. And for this artist to do what they've done to such a high degree is without a doubt minimum in the art.
That water is succulent. More succulent than the last. Like, it's real. Like, water is coming out of this card.
Yeah, it looks refreshing.
I could drink this card.
These cards always look way better when they have like a water element to them. Ugh, this is hard not to put it in art as well. And then we got this guy.
But let's be real. We're here for Shelgon right there. This is the main guy right here.
I'm a little concerned with this little shithead behind him though.
Oh no!
Like, Shelter, watch your back. Like, I like the painterly vibe of this card.
Yeah, zooming in.
Like this is like such a good card. Like, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But why does it not like give me those same hype vibes?
It's the Pokemon, I think.
I think you're right.
Honestly, it gives me a meh vibe, but if you want to give it extra points.
No, I think the sad thing is like this guy is the embodiment of a meh Pokemon.
Ooh.
This looks like a real fish that I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Another slice of life card. We need more slice of life cards like this. I don't know the story, but I like that it's able to tell like a bunch of different stories in this one snapshot. Also, did they not tell the other Drillbur that it was lunchtime? Everyone's like basically done with their lunch, and this guy's like, yo guys, what the hell? Like, dude, come on, you guys could have said something to me. I like it, but I'm gonna put it in fine. It's cool, it's fun, but it's fine. What a nice father-baby moment, teaching the baby the old family business of stacking hay bales, I guess. This gives me the vibe of like a child's story time book. Yeah, the moral of the story is just like, with enough effort and persistence, you too can be a Mudsdale.
Is this slice of life?
I guess it would be, wouldn't
Another
it?
slice of life. This is cute. Very cute. Yeah, because it is like a storybook type of vibe, I definitely would put it in art.
Oh, man, my boys. My day ones. Every time we get a new Pokemon game, I want a Gengar. I want to start him off as a Gastly, get him to a Haunter, turn him into a Gengar, but they never let me. I only get to a Haunter because I don't have any friends. But honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if I woke up at night and I saw this out of my window. Like, look at this, like, tiny Meowth hiding in the alley. Just, like, watching all this ensue. But that Gastly caught him. I feel for you, Meowth. If I saw that many ghost Pokemon in one spot, I'd be terrified. I'm going to put this one in art. It's not quite succulent for me. But it's definitely, like, this is a 3-for-1, 4-for-1, if you really think about it, kind of card. It's got Gastly, it's got Haunter, it's got Gengar, and as an added bonus, it's got a Meowth. Now we got Arbok, and like, dude, this guy's about to do like a Spider-Man assassin's kill on this toucan. Yeah, I think that toucan is like onto him. Like, he knows. He's like catching him out of the corner of his eye, just waiting. Oh, he's pissed. Like, oh, you gonna try that on me? See what happens. See what happens. I dare you. Overall, I think this card's cool. It's a little flat, though, for me. So I'm going to have to put it in fine for that. Metagross, my boy. One of the cards that we were lucky enough to pull. And I'm a sucker for Steel-type Pokemon. On top of that, this is a Christmas Pokemon card. And people are going to say, no, it's not Christmas, it's winter. But, like, Do you not see the snow? Do you not see the snowman? Top 10 Christmas cards of all time. For everything that's going on, this is straight up A. Are all these guys standing in line to get sparked on? That's saucy. It's like instead of a golden shower, it's like a silver shower or like an iron shower. Either way, it's a little kinky. They're like jumping into the sparks. They're all lined up to get a piece of that spark.
A little spark action, if you will. This gives me like an 80s dance movie moment where there's just like spotlights on them. They're doing like an arching of their back and like really feeling the moment.
Like, it's raining, man.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Yeah,
it's like pouring water on themselves. I don't know.
I'm a maniac.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
For sure. So
that gets an A in my book.
Okay.
Lickitung.
This gives me like Lilo and Stitch vibes.
Oh yeah, I feel that. This guy's stealing all the syrup out of my raspao. Better put that shit back. Best believe I'm still gonna eat that.
Yeah, I'm too much of a germaphobe to have a Lickitung just licking out all my shit. I'd be like, dude, get out of here. Come on.
Like, who casually has a Lickitung though? Like, actually.
Maybe someone that works with like licking envelopes.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know
but
what
who
job.
licks envelopes
Secretaries?
nowadays? Ice cream testers?
Oh yeah, like taste testers.
Like, if you own a restaurant, you can't have a Lickitung. He's gonna eat everything.
He doesn't eat anything. He licks everything.
Oh my god, that's gross.
This is cute. It's what Lickitung would be doing. I think this is a nice art card.
I would have put it in succulent for the raspaos themselves. But I think you're right.
Chatot.
Alright. I don't know how to read sheet music, but these chateaus, like, are they not set up like a music sheet? Like if you look at the back, how it's like set up.
Oh
like,
yeah, it looks like notes on a music staff. Oh my gosh, wow, how clever is that? I love that.
It looks like somebody already figured out what song they're set up to. I'm gonna put a clip of it right here. Alright, just for the creativity itself, that's gotta be an art by itself. What do you think, hon?
This is brilliant, clever. Beethoven would be proud. Put it in art.
Another double art card coming up. It's the Minccino. So, here's the Cinccino and the Minccino. Honestly, the double art cards kind of need more respect put on them. They're like pretty badass. Like they kind of need their own premium boxes. I feel like that's how good these double art cards are.
Well, it's like you not only get one art card, but you get two, and they tell a story. They go together, and I really appreciate that. So you have like the little Cinccino just making a ruckus, making a mess in his rec room, and then you got Minccino, pristine, all grown up. Saw like a few TikToks on how to organize their home. Bam, just got it together, living her best life.
Let's not forget the cameos that are in this though. We got a Skitty and
A Meryl.
Yo, these guys.
Oh, and guess who else?
Yo, oh my god.
Whoa, Mr. Mime, chill.
Yeah, dude.
Chill.
You
You're
weren't
being
invited,
creepy, dude. Don't freaking do that shit.
Ugh, God. These guys gotta go up in succulent.
Oh, yeah. I love this.
And to finish off the special illustration rares, we got a Drampa. It's a little simple, but it's good. I'm a little biased because I draw my clouds exactly like these. So I'm kind of torn. And on top of it, this might as well just be a Butterfree card.
That's what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they would have put more of Butterfrees.
Yeah, right? Like, it seems
like just
odd.
one? Okay, fine.
I'll give you a little taste.
More fantastical, but yeah, no, this is very simple. It's nice. It does give that storybook vibe.
I do feel like it is a little meh, to be honest. But Drampa has always been the most boring dragon, in my opinion. No,
Dramps.
I hate to say it. Don't want to talk down to my dragons, but
Go ahead and wheel Drampa over there to find.
all right. Up next, we got the full arts, and I'm just gonna group up Iron Leaves, Iron Crown, and Iron Boulder all together because they're basically the same card, just with each of the respected Pokemon on the card. Honestly, the backgrounds don't feel unique enough for me. I feel like, unfortunately, we already saw these backgrounds in the last set in Paradox Rift, and the Pokemon on the cover arts kind of deserve a little more. They shouldn't be relegated to the same art that has already been used before. It kind of feels like Pokemon's cutting corners and taking shortcuts with them. I feel like that's a little lazy for me, so I'm going to have to put those in the meh pile. All three of them. I'm just going to group them all together. And for the next three, the Ancient Beasts, I'm going to group them up all together too. So here's all three of the Ancient Beasts. And although they're doing the same thing as the Iron Trio, with reusing the backgrounds that were reused in the last set, it doesn't feel the same. I think it's more because like there's like warping and shifting between the backgrounds that makes it feel a little more unique. Honestly, I think they're better than the future Paradox Pokemon, but not by much. So I think I'm still gonna have to put them in the meh tier as well. And then we got the golden weenies. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Terrestrialized weenies? Hold up. Get me a bun.
I'm chowing down. Now we got two terrestrialized in this.
Oh, okay.
Here's the dark terrestrialized and the lightning terrestrialized.
Now, I'm a fan of the Wugtrios, but did they need a terrestrialized card? I think this one could have been someone else. And for the dark terrestrialized,
like, here's the thing. They could have made this guy look like obsidian glass. You know how badass that would be? I don't even care if it's this guy. It would have made them look way cooler. But no, you get like this red, pinkish hue and a little bit of black sparkles here and there. Like, let's take a look at the lightning one. Like, you look at how much yellow there is on this guy, right? And then we look at the black one. And it's like on its like legs a little bit. We kind of can't tell on its neck, but I guarantee it would not have been that much.
I just want to see the hats more.
Yeah, I wish they had the hats more in view. Like, they should have done that thing where they did with the other Pokemon cards, where it's like a close-up of their hats.
Like coming out of the card a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, give me the hat. That's what we're here for. That's the whole point of the terrestrialized, like
half the fun of the terrestrialized Pokemon is to see this goofy ass hat on them. So for that,
take them back.
Yeah, I think you guys have to put them back.
Yeah.
Send them back.
I want to like the terrestrialized cards, but it's like they're just dropping the ball.
Next, we got Torterra EX. Very grassy. And did they just zoom in to a head of lettuce and slap it on the background?
I think they just photoshopped a piece of broccoli on Torterra's back.
Yeah, they didn't even try in this one. It makes me feel healthier just looking at this card, though. In fact, you know what? I feel like photosynthesizing, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just photosynthesizing, like looking at this card.
I'm gonna put this in fine. It's a little more fun than the other full arts that they've given us, because they give us, like, at least with this guy, a cool background, and it fits him, and it's not like a gross green or like just orange.
They're listening to us. It makes sense. Give it the green neutral color background because it's a grass Pokemon.
It's Torterra. That's the guy to give it to.
So it's the vibe. It fits the vibe. It fits the Pokemon. Let's go. Put it in fine.
Damn, that boy Incineroar. Can you believe it, hun? He's actually posing. He's not just standing there.
He better be posing. He's like half human.
Yeah, he's not just standing there like a doof waiting for his 3rd grade school picture to be taken.
This is emotion. This is
Power.
power.
This is art.
I feel like this is like his wrestling card. Like,
oh yeah, his WWE 2K13.
Yeah.
Ugh. This pudgy little boy.
This is my 3rd grade photo.
Why does it kind of look like he's just chilling in a house fire?
It almost gives me like a lava lamp.
Yeah. This is pretty good though, I would say, for him. With some of the other ones, they don't even try in the backgrounds. Like, they just put whatever to them, you know?
No, yeah.
And I think with this actually fits Gengar, at least. Like, it could have fit a fire Pokemon or a Magcargo or something like that. But oddly enough, it does very well with Gengar. I think it's because he has the bright red eyes that go along with it. So, I'm going to say this one's pretty good.
You can put it in art.
Ugh, my boy. My pride and joy. Give me that blue steel look. He about to start his modeling career right here. This is just like his headshot. I don't know what it's called when they do a full body shot. No, that sounds gross. My boy, my favorite Pokemon of all time. How am I not gonna put this in Succulent?
This is the best full art out of all of them. So, for that, definitely Succulent. So we got Bianca's Devotion. As soon as I saw this card, I felt cheerful. Super bright. I like the light flares too. They have like this aura effect around her. It's giving me a very peppy vibe. So this makes me think she's just like this very cheerful, peppy trainer. I kind of like that they're giving that vibe for this card. So I'm going to say this is art. Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking.
Way too long of a name. That's a whole story. That's a whole book.
I like the blue color scheme. It's giving me a very chill vibe. I'm going to assume this is personifying the trainer, which that's what I want to see. I feel like that's what makes these full art supporters successful, is when I can get a vibe off of these trainers. Like, I kind of want to know what they're about, and if I can get a little bit of that in the card, that's a hit for me. So I'm gonna say this is a solid art.
Then Aerie, WWE's newest women's champion. The trainer itself has a lot to look at. It has a full costume. Even on her face, she's got full face makeup. But is that a 5 o'clock shadow I'm seeing? The background, though, kind of doesn't match her intensity. I would change it a little bit, maybe put her in a different environment, but all in all, I think this is a fine card. Also, one of the cards we actually pulled.
Explorer's Guidance. He's just the handsome explorer guy. That's about it. Put it in fine. Because he's fine, put him in fine.
Morty, my boy. I think this guy has to be my favorite trainer of all time. I don't know why. Something about him, just when I first saw him be the ghost type trainer, I was like, yes, thank God it's not another old lady. A dark, cool night under the full moon. Very spooky, super fitting for the ghost type Pokemon trainer. Like, this is definitely giving me a clear vibe of who this guy is. Plus, it just looks badass. Like, I don't know where he's at, but this is so cool. The best ghost type trainer of all time. He's got to go in art. Salvatore. Okay, so my first thought was like, what is this guy trying to sell me? Like, I don't really trust that little wink in his eye. And that hand is like so intense. Like, dude, it's like, it's contorting. Like, zoom into that hand. That's a wild looking hand. Those fingers are freaking long as hell. Coming off the card. Gonna poke me in the eye.
I feel like this guy stopped me, like walking down the sidewalk, and like trying to convince me that like we've met before. Like, have we met? And I'm like, no, my dude, bye.
This is the type of guy that is harassing me at the mall that stopped me on the way to Cinnabon and is like, do you want this new subscription to the Caribbean island? Do you want a timeshare? Do you want to invest in a timeshare? Like, do you wear clothes? Like, it's like, God, can you not, like...
Yeah, like, you make a beeline when you see these people coming at you in the mall, and you're just like, God, don't make eye contact. Like, I don't want your free creams. I don't want your subscription. Like, please, my guy. I'm just trying to enjoy my day at the mall. Ugh, it's too real. It's giving me anxiety. I'm just like, I don't even want to look at this card anymore. I mean, I gotta give it. This card does have personality. So... We gotta give him an art. It's an art. Bianca's devotion. Shh, she's sleeping. This girl is knocked out cold. Zoom in on that drool.
Oh,
caught you slipping. Drooling. Yo, her mouth's open and everything. That's so funny.
It's so embarrassing.
Yeah. I love it though. You got Muna in the corner. Little sleepy baby right there. Super cute. The colors are giving me like a comforting warmth. Like the sun is peeking in. It's just like, perfect for a little cat nap. And they're just like daydreaming ever so peacefully. Yeah, they're still like keeping the card really fun with like the retro 60s color palette. Everything about it. I love the flower pillow. It's just giving me such a like succulent vibe.
Weighing in at 350 peanuts.
Oh my gosh. She's a big old mamma jamma.
She's given so much in this card. So much rage, so much energy, such a contrast from the last card. And super successful at showing who this character is. A force to be reckoned with. Like, check all this out. Check all this out. Power stance. Check. She's got the crazy eyes. Villain color scheme on point. This is like a villain. It's like that pinkish red. Super cool. And it's like on all the Pokemon too. It kind of fits all of them. And on top of that, you tell me. These aren't villain hands. That's a villain's hand if I've ever seen one. Look at that. Clenching that ball so tight, it's about to burst in her hand. Like, look at this. Jesus. This has got to be up there in the succulents.
Morty and Gengar. Just a nice moment between trainer and Pokemon. Very slice of life. Just out enjoying a cup of coffee after a day, picking up some groceries. But then you got this Pidgeot over here. Causing a little drama. Trying to ruin the nice day. Pidgeot.
Always them Pidgeots.
Always trying to start shit. But that's not bothering Morty because, you know, he's got Gengar just like posting up right there. Gengar just smiles in your face.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what?
I dare you. Try something.
Crazy. So, this to me is art. Just beautiful art. Salvatore. Okay, so this is obviously very different than the other art cards. There's like slight texture if you zoom in, almost like a stippling effect. Yeah, the card is very busy. My eye goes all around the card. And I'm just like looking at all the Pokemon cameos. Kind of like an I Spy book. If you can look a little bit closer, there's like so many cameos. I think I see Gothorita. We got Palmy, Dratini.
Raichu's a thick booty.
Dang, Raichu.
Damn.
Is that? Am I looking in the mirror? Is that shoot a booty? That's Teddiursa, and then you got your little like woven tapestry there. Super cute. Look, you probably got some Pokemon on there. I can't really tell. Looks like a Clefairy. It's like, this guy loves his stuff. Fun to look at. I'm going to say this is art.
And now, obviously, for the cards that everybody is chasing after.
Up first, we got Verizon. So this card reminds me of the vinyl cover for Journey, the band. It's definitely majestic. I don't know what's going on really in the background. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I see clouds. I see the moon. I see some shapes. I don't know, but it's definitely like a very artsy feel. But mostly, I would say they're very successful with like this golden ratio, because there's just every corner has something to look at, but in a very simple and pleasing to the eye way. The colors are cool, and they kind of blend with the earth and space vibe, and it portrays that feeling of ascension, and it's perfect for Iron Leaves. I gotta put this in Succulent. Another majestic card, Iron Crown. Definitely giving me a Japanese flavor. You got the cherry blossoms in the back. The centering of Cobalion just gives so much main character energy, almost like god status. And I love that for him, because this background cannot be wasted on a tacky pose. Like, this is definitely his moment to shine. So for that, definitely another Succulent card. So when I first saw this card, I was like, oh, that's cute. He's like checking his reflection. But I kind of wish I could see his reflection a little more in that like pond. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm just gonna say it's a pond of some sort. It's definitely the weaker of the three, so we got to put it in fine. I'm a little disappointed with it though, because it's like you're kind of expecting these cards to be at least art. No, you know what? I'm gonna be hard on a Pokemon. I'm gonna say take this back. I'm not satisfied with this pose. I'm not satisfied with this image. I would say put in disgusting.
One thing that I do appreciate about the Iron Trio is if you look at all three cards, the moon plays a pretty big role in their card. So you kind of can't see it too well on this one, but the moon is being reflected off this pond right here. And with Cobalions, obviously, the moon is right behind him. I think it's the moon. I can't say that's the sun. Maybe it is the sun. I'm not sure. And in here, obviously, Iron Leaves has the moon right there smack dab in the corner, nice and big like. For them to have something like that in all of their cards, that's a nice little detail that I think they don't put in a lot of cards.
We got Chiquita Banana over here with a fruit basket on his head. I really appreciate the beautiful, luscious rainforest. I can almost feel like the rainy mist. For that alone, I think this is just a Succulent card.
Suicune, Mr. Tiny Hands himself. Compensating with that long hair, I see. I feel like he's lacking emotion. He gives me cool tones, but the pose is like, I feel like they could have done something more with it. The detail in the background does more for the card than the actual Suicune Pokemon. The background looks super cool. I would have loved to see him do something else. It's still really well done, so I'm gonna have to put it in art.
This is Raikou's Glow Up. I think this is a giraffe in drag, honestly. Like, this is like... Raikou is working it. It's got like a neck scarf, or I don't know what you could call that, but... Looking at this card, top to bottom, the lightning in the sky. I love the pinks and the purples. And then it kind of has this like simple background, you know, with the... almost like the canyons. Not too much, you know, because Raikou's popping in the front, like right there, dead center. And then it goes down to like this like floral foreground that again, it kind of brings you back to like those pinks and purples. I think it borders the card very nicely and gives a lot of the attention to Raikou as it should, you know. This is succulent.
Alright, and then we come to the golds. And honestly, I'm just gonna have Entei represent all the golds, because you already know what it is. Gold cards just do not look good. I know that they're trying to make these cards feel way cooler than what they really are, but this gold is not doing any favors for any of them. All these golds are just so disappointing. I would rather have rainbow cards back over these weird gold cards. Like, look at that. That's way too much yellow. What the hell is this?
Oh my god, that does not even translate.
This just doesn't look good on these guys.
Come on, like any artist could tell you, don't outline it in the same color as the background. Like, what kind of logic is that?
Disappointed with the gold cards, and I really want to like gold cards, but every time I see them, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what the gold looks like. Like, nah, dude, send these all back. I don't care. Raikou, you're gonna represent all of them. There you go. Disgusting, all of them. If there was any one card that I would say is a must-have for any Pokemon collector, it would have to be Sawsbuck and Deerling. You cannot pass these cards up. These are my number one picks, my number one recommendations. Everyone has to have this in their binder. If you're a true art connoisseur like moi, you have to have these. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That was our list for Temporal Forces. If you think a card deserves to be another tier list, let us know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching or listening, and we'll see you in the next one.